No, it's because y'all are more vanilla.
Warning. The Loud Spot podcast uses adult humor and adult language in its broadcast. It may be unsuitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, we are idiots. Please don't take anything we say offensive or to heart.
Oh no! Oh boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot!
As we get started on today's episode, I do want to remind everyone to please like, subscribe, and share video and audio platforms. Jordan, if you're watching on video, you can already tell he is not here today. We are joined by a lovely lady over in the top corner over there, who is his wife. Jordan, is Jordan playing a concert tonight?
Yeah.
Jordan's okay, playing a concert. So Raven is here, and she is joining us, filling in for Jordan. So should be a fun show. Fun facts about Raven. She is a mortician. I could not believe that. I've never met a mortician. I asked her ghost stories, anything ever happened. She said no, but she did tell me her favorite part about being a mortician. If you care to explain that to our listeners.
So there are some instances if someone is recently, very, very recently deceased, there is a certain spot on the brain that you can like tickle a little bit, and it'll make them take like a fake breath.
The first time you heard that, did it freak you out?
No.
No. She was taught probably by the medical examiner going, look, check this out. Watch this. Yep. See, told you. They're freaks back there. They are freaks. Sebastian.
I can't imagine all the sick jokes people make as morticians to like dead people, like making fun of like tattoos or making fun of. You ever like this? Well, you probably shouldn't say so. We shouldn't ask that question.
Yeah,
but I'm sure
I get her in trouble on her first show.
Yeah.
That's probably a bad idea. Yeah.
We got an interesting show for everyone tonight. We're gonna go into it with this pea story. Was that a Dollar General or a dollar store?
So let me set it up. Yeah, so it's a Dollar Tree out in South Bend, Indiana. Apparently, they have a problem with a serial pisser, as we shall call this person. Now they claim it's a he, and I don't know, and I got a problem with that. But take a look at the video.
Unthinkable act. Adriana Shelton and her 9-year-old daughter Gray were at the Dollar Tree on South Bend Avenue shopping for a gift for Gray's teacher when Gray reached for a candle on the shelf.
We're smelling candles. And she picked up a candle to smell and tilted it back, and it literally, liquid went down her. And at first we're like, maybe it's just water. And as we're walking through the store, we get a foul smell. And Grace goes, Mom, my shirt really stinks.
That smell was urine. Sitting in the candle on the store shelf, appalled by the stain and the smell on her daughter's shirt, Sheldon went to the manager searching for answers. The store manager offered her shirt as a replacement.
They told me it's been happening over a month, and they're not able to catch the person doing it, and there's no cameras down the aisles where he is doing it. So the store employees, the manager, has asked for corporate to put in cameras in those areas, and corporate just doesn't want to pay for those.
I talked to the store manager on duty today. They say Dollar Tree has been in contact with police and are trying to find who is urinating in the candles.
It's just a mess. They need to do better. They need to actually care. Even if it's not what they want to do, at least have a warning. Hey, be on the lookout, because this is just unacceptable. It's disgusting.
I'm John Paul. Thanks.
All right. Was that video freezing?
No, it froze. It froze a little. It actually did. It did froze at the beginning, and then it went away.
Yeah, because my internet's just screwed up for some reason.
Yeah.
I got to figure it out. It's at one bar right now. Anyways, okay, so here's how they're doing it. They have to be getting a candle, going to the bathroom with the candle, peeing inside the candle, part with a closed lid, putting the lid back on, putting it back on the shelf.
Well, my only question is, where were you all of last month, Sebastian? You're the closest to
Not
South
there.
Bend, Indiana. I just want to make sure we vent everything. But yeah, you're right. He's this person, and I'm not going to say it's a he because it could be a she.
It could be. It could be
a girl
she.
could easily ride up the skirt, pee, zip, zip, zip.
But
and
what
then
if they
throw it back up.
tested the pee? If you test the pee, can't you tell if it's male or female?
Yes.
So they probably maybe tested the pee. But why would someone want to do that what's the point just to do it? Just to get, I mean, and second of all, why I get not wanting to put extra cameras in the store because corporate's being cheap. I get that. But why don't you just move the candles to a different aisle that has a camera?
There we go.
And then take those products and put them in the other aisle. Then you got a camera on the candles. Can't the manager make that decision of let's move these candles over here? What's corporate going to complain about it? Well, we got a serial peer over here. We got to protect our customers, man. Or just take the candles off the shelf. Take the candles off the shelf.
Like, how do you know that they're not bringing the pee into the store with them? Because, people are weird. They could be bringing a jar of pee and nonchalantly pouring it into the candles.
There we go. That's another possibility.
Oh, that's a good theory. I think
I'm going to go with Raven on that one because I just can't see a guy trying to pee individually in all these we have a hard time trying to stop midstream just to pee in a cup for a fucking drug test. All right. You ever tried to pee in a cup and then but you have to stop because you should only fill the cup up so much.
Yeah.
And then you have to stop midstream. And if you're in your 40s, we all know this is true. Your muscles don't work like they used to. So you're trying to stop, but you're still going drip, 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 drip. So
I don't have that issue. I don't have that. But that's why peeing in the cup though was like probably 3 years ago. So maybe now I do. I don't know.
Yes. Well, you may not have a problem with peeing in the cup or your muscles stopping your flow of pee, but you're a fucking consistent pooper. So we'll put it that way.
you ever, and Raven, you won't know this, but Sam, you ever like pee like in the middle, like let's say you're in a bar or something like that and you pee, and let's say you have to go the middle aisle because someone's over at one of the other ends, and then someone goes right next to you to pee. Do you like stop your pee and then move urinals, or do you just finish your pee with someone peeing right next to you?
I finish and then I look over at that guy and be like, "What's up, dude? How you doing? Can I get your number later on?"
There is urinal etiquette. Don't go peeing next to the person that's if someone's already peeing. Go to the stall. Give at least one space, but if there's like 4, go to the complete other end.
Well, I thought first when you said aisle, I was like, wait, are you trying to blame me? And said I was in Dollar Tree when you said aisle versus urinal. You said aisle, by the way.
Oh, I meant urinal. Sorry.
Yeah. I was like, wait, yeah, same thing. It's a whole aisle.
Girls don't have that problem because they got their own, private stalls everywhere.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just go pee in a stall because it's easier.
Yeah, you sit down too.
And then going into a urinal.
I've seen you.
Speaking of people peeing on people, not R. Kelly, but P. Diddy, man. Dude, and this story gets more and more deep. First, how many baby oil bottles and lube did they find in his house? Probably, I guess, in his establishment. Do you know?
It was a lot. Wasn't it like 1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like
it was a lot.
Yeah.
And baby oil.
So you can't tell me you're innocent. Already you're guilty. Nobody has 1,000 bottles of lube sitting anywhere. In fact, I don't even have any lube. I ran out. I gotta get some more. So we're out of it completely. But 1,000 bottles? Are you kidding me? And they're not letting him get out on bail. No. And why should they let him get out on bail?
No, and I think it's one of those things where you finally got caught. You finally got the thing. Here's the biggest thing. In the music industry, we were always told about the P. Diddy parties. We were always told about the craziness with P. Diddy, and now it's all just coming out. And finally, people are saying something about it. I saw something the other day and it was a joke and it was like all the dildos and it was like 1,000 dildos.
784.
780.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. 784 dildos and 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil.
Well, the dildos I couldn't find that it was actually true, but the baby oil and lube, yes.
Yes. So that we could say anything to Sebastian, he'll believe it. By the way,
No, I mean, I was listening to someone's podcast. I think it was the Insane Clown Posses, and they had said mentioned something that was not true, and I was like, that's not true. It was the Hawk Tua, how she got fired from being a teacher.
Oh, yeah.
And they were talking about it like it was factual. I'm like, no, she was never a teacher. That was already, and why are they talking about it now? This is like, old news at this point. But yeah, I thought about maybe we sometimes say the wrong thing.
Oh yeah, we do.
Like, these motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about.
We do. Remember, we always say that, folks, guys. If you're getting your news from us, that's on you. That's on you. We don't research shit for the most part. We research a little bit, but if I know it's not true or not true, then I'll say something and say, so like the dildo thing, like I was saying, 784. It was just a picture with a whole bunch of massive dildos. I was thinking of Jordan actually when I saw that photo. I was like, Jordan,
it's believable.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a pretty good collection, right?
He does. And I don't get to play with any of them, but it kind of reminds me of the guy that doesn't have his arm and he gets all these weird, funky attachments. And then it jumps into the paramedic that's just like, no.
Dude, am I freezing a whole lot right now or no? Because I'm stuck on one bar.
Yeah, you're freezing. Yeah, but what do you want to do, Sebastian? You want to stop the show?
No, we're going to keep on going.
You don't stop the show. You don't stop the show for me when I'm freezing.
I just want to complain about it. So everyone knows I know that I'm freezing, and we're going to continue on audio. It'll be great, though. Okay. Right. What I do want to know, though, is who's going down with P. Diddy? Who is he taking with him? Is it Oprah Winfrey? Is it Oprah? Is it Jay-Z and Obama?
Yep.
Is Obama going down with them?
So the word on the street is... What's the word? The word on the street is, remember, there's a lot of powerful people in positions, aka a lot of politicians, and they've requested for underage girls, basically the sex ring thing. So, and whereas P. Diddy was another Epstein providing these young ladies for service, for power, for exchange and stuff like that, and Obama's name and a lot of other congressmen and senators names come in there. But here's what's gonna we already had the same thing with Epstein, right?
We
already had, and then we had Giselle Maxine, however you say her name is, Epstein's secondhand man, so to speak. She gets caught. We hear nothing about that. Her shit gets sealed real quick. Why? So I'm hoping, and I know P. Diddy will sing like a damn canary because
of course he is.
He
ain't trying to stay in jail the rest of his life. He's already going to be in jail the rest of his life anyways. But they're going to say, hey, if you talk, well, you won't spend the rest of your life in jail. He's going to say something, dude. He's too into himself to not say something.
Right. Yeah. So my only question is, are you going to sing like a canary? Are you going to dime people out like Tekashi 6ix9ine did back in the day? I have a feeling he's going to dime a lot of people out, and I think it's going to be a lot of famous people. But my
he's going to die before that happens? Think he'll get murdered in prison?
I think so. I think
Epstein died in prison, right?
Yep, and then jail.
And then if this guy dies in prison, conspiracy theories fucking galore. But are they conspiracies at that point? Two main weird sex ring motherfuckers die in prison. Two very powerful rich men.
Okay, how about this? Here's a little even more. Where was Epstein housed? What state? What city?
I don't know. Actually,
New York.
Where does P. Diddy live? Oh, he got arrested in New York.
Oh. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I'm not trying to throw out a conspiracy theory, but if
too late.
If he comes up dead, come on, guys. That's two people with a lot of information on that could give out a lot of information. And
all of New York's fucked.
Potentially.
Raven, do you think about that they're both from New York?
Well, I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, they did give Diddy a key to New York, like last year. And then they made him return the key in November when they started this 18-month-long, indictment they got. So, they're screwed because the man's got books. He's got books, he's got names. All he's got to do is either turn over the book or start spilling names because he knows exactly what everybody did.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah,
There's
so-
Usher might be involved. I saw.
Yeah, Usher.
Cuba Gooding Jr. He was on one of the some lawsuit paper. His name was.
Oh,
I read
really?
it. Yeah, I read it on the. I read some article that had his name on it that was tied to this whole P Diddy thing. There was a bunch of celebrities I didn't know that were on there, or I don't know if they were celebrities, but a lot of people I didn't know, supposedly celebrities.
Right.
But then there was some people that I did recognize, and that was one name that stood out to me because you think of him as a family actor, good guy kind of person. I do, anyways. So it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to find out who all goes down with P Diddy in this big,
I don't know,
fiery
but
flame of sex ringing and what sex trafficking and prostitution and fucking drugging people and all kinds
Coercion.
of shit.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see if he doesn't end up dead in his cell. I'm just saying.
He's gonna.
All right.
Put money on it.
Yep. All right. Let's take
$2 on it. Go ahead.
$2.50. That's 50 cent. Oh shoot! All right.
He was one.
No. 50 cents again. 50 cents are complaining
we're
about
just
P. Diddy
kidding.
for the
We're
longest.
kidding. Yeah, 50 Cent is not on any list, but we're gonna say he is anyways. Him, Eminem, all of them. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right after this.
I see the blood, I hear the scream. Oh, this haunting habit never leaves. A fingerprints, a smoking gun, but the body counts climbing like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A graveyard sleeps beneath my feet, inviting me to finally rest in peace. Already, it's almost like I'm paralyzed, 'cause I can't run from monsters in my mind. Oh my, could you cut out my brain, throw it away? I can't get myself out of my way, 'cause I tried everything. Some kind of pain, I keep creating monsters no one can see. Screeching leads to demons beating down my door, but we all know it don't mean a thing if you don't take a swing. So you can cut them all loose. I got none to lose. Graveyard sleeps beneath my feet, inviting me to finally rest in peace. Already, it's almost like I'm paralyzed, 'cause I can't run from monsters in my mind. Oh my, could you cut out my brain, throw it away? I can't get myself out of my way, 'cause I tried everything. Some kind of pain, I keep creating monsters no one can see. No one can see. Cut out my brain, throw it away. I can't get myself out of my way, 'cause I tried everything. Some kind of pain, I keep creating monsters no one can see. Cut out my brain, throw it away. I can't get myself out of my way, 'cause I tried everything. Some kind of pain, I keep creating monsters no one can see.
All right, Miley Cyrus getting sued by the Bruno Mars team. And when I was explaining it earlier, I kept on saying Taylor Swift for some reason. I don't know why, but it's Miley Cyrus getting sued by the Taylor Swift team. Her song is called Flowers.
Wait, hold on. You just said Taylor Swift team. The Taylor Swift team?
Oh, God damn it. See, I keep on doing that.
Why you guys?
I don't know.
Quit hating up on Taylor.
I'm not Taylor Swift. If I say Taylor Swift anywhere on this episode, just know it's Miley Cyrus is who I'm talking about.
It's the other white bitch.
No, it's not. I said if I say Taylor Swift, no, I mean it's Miley Cyrus, because Taylor Swift is not even in our topics tonight, except for now she is, because we talked about her a couple times. Yep. But it's Miley Cyrus and her song Flowers that was released in 2023. Bruno Mars has a song called "For When I Was Your Man" that came out like in 2012, probably something like that. I don't remember the exact year it came out. And so his team is suing Miley Cyrus. So for I guess copyright, I have both the songs just like 30 seconds ish on each song. I don't think now when I said earlier, Sam, you said it was maybe the cadence or the lyrics. Excuse me, the lyrics. The lyrics.
He's over here just burping.
I ate a salad.
Blame it on the salad.
And a lamb meatball. That's what I had for dinner, and I had that for lunch also. You don't like lamb?
No, I love lamb.
Raven doesn't like lamb.
No.
So
I've never tried lamb, but I'm just gonna say no.
No, it's good. It's really good.
You ever had a gyro? You ever had a gyro?
No.
You ever had Mediterranean food?
Dude, I survive off of tacos.
That's it. It's her and Jordan are hot dogs, tacos, and burger and whatever Jordan
burgers and pizza.
That's it.
Well, lamb meat is good. It's like lamb and beef probably together. Is how they do it in the Mediterranean world. And it's a lamb meatball that I had a Greek salad with that was super good. It was big, so I ate half of it for lunch and I ate the other half for dinner.
Well, so now we're hearing about it through your microphone.
And that's not professional for podcasting. Well, fuck you, people who don't like it, because that's it. Anyways, back to Miley Cyrus and Bruno Mars. Let's play Flowers first.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna play the Bruno Mars song "When I Was Your Man." Let's play the Flowers one.
And remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, see things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own head. Yeah, I can love me better than you can.
Okay, now she's talking about she could buy herself flowers. She doesn't need a man to buy her flowers.
She's right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, now Bruno Mars on "When I Was Your Man's" talking about I would buy you flowers if I was your man. And listen to the beat even. Go ahead.
It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours.
So he's more or less saying he should have bought you flowers to stay with you. Or Miley Cyrus is saying I could buy myself flowers, you son of a bitch. Okay, right? We can remove that from the screen.
All right. Well, you stopped it, so I was like,
I did. No, it stopped. That was the end of it.
That was it.
I didn't record that long. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't think they sound the same at all.
No, they do not.
The cadence is not the same. Is it?
No, it's the cadence is not the same. That what I meant earlier to you, I was talking about the lyrics. They're saying they're using their lyrics. It's the same lyrics, but if you listen to it, I was wrong. No, it's a playoff of what Bruno said. I should have bought you flowers if I was your man.
Anyone can say flowers in a song.
I agree. I think there's no case. I don't think there's a case here. I don't think it'll go very far. If anything, Bruno should be happy that Miley and their team, talked about flowers, because it made us automatically think of that song when Flowers came out, and it's like, oh, that's pretty catchy. I don't need your shit.
Okay, now think about this. I don't know this to be factual, but I thought, and I've talked about, I think a long time ago, that Green Day tried to sue Papa Roach over Last Resort. Because Green Day song Dunna, 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 right? What song is that by Green Day?
I'm having trouble trying to
Dunna, Dunna. Now Papa Roach, Last Resort goes Dunna, na 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 Dunna, na 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 Dunna, na 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 Dunna.
Yeah, but
Green Day tried to sue Papa Roach, which I thought had a better case than this. If that's accurate information, because the Dunna, 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 and they lost because Green Day did it on guitar and Pop Roach only did it on bass.
Okay, and I think also too that Green Day song came way out versus Last Resort.
It did. That's why Green Day tried to sue Papa Roach. They thought they copied their.
No. I'm saying Green Day's song came out way later. Like
no, Green Day song came out first.
Oh, okay.
Papa Roach did get famous like 2001. I was a senior in high school and 2001.
He's all pro about this, and Dave.
I know Papa. They lived for the
Vacaville.
I saw them local before they got famous. So I
feel like if anything, I can see Miley Cyrus coming off as like the other side of Bruno Mars, but they're not even in the same count.
No,
they're not the same lyrics. Yeah, they mention flowers. Big whoop. There's a lot of songs that mention flowers.
Right.
I just think they're reaching.
They're stretching. Yeah. Do you think?
Bruno Mars plays piano. It sounds like only in his thing, where Miley Cyrus is more electrical, like electronic, whatever the fuck. How do they make that music?
But they just put fucking fairy dust on it. It just happens, Sebastian. That's what happens. You know, when you go over to Dave's house, that's how you guys make music.
Yeah. Okay, but here's the deal. So Bruno Mars actually is not mentioned as a plaintiff.
No.
Okay.
I think it's the songwriters of Bruno Mars song and the team and the production team.
It's Tempo Music Investments that now owns the rights to that song. How the fuck does that work? So you don't even own the rights to your own music? Like that's just so like Bruno. No. So Bruno Mars could, even if Bruno Mars wanted to be a plaintiff, which I doubt he really himself even gives a shit about this.
No, I don't think.
But he doesn't even own anything. So how could he? I don't think he owns any rights to it. He may own a little bit. I don't know. But
he owns probably songwriter credit. That's it. He still gets paid for songwriter.
So he probably couldn't be enlisted in as a plaintiff anyways if he doesn't actually own the music. I don't see it. But they're saying that they're suing Sony, they're suing Apple, they're suing Target, they're suing Walmart. Did not say Spotify on there for distribution and wants them to stop distributing it immediately. That Flowers is so big, dude. Come on, shut the fuck up. What are they doing this for?
Yeah, money. It's a cash grab. I think the problem is when they bought Bruno Mars's song, it's not really going. It's not making a lot of money. So maybe this is also just my biggest thing. Maybe this is just a PR stunt to get it out there to remind people to have people like yourself go over to Spotify, click it, listen to it. That's another click.
Which I did. I did on Apple Music. I screen recorded it from my phone.
Exactly. So maybe it's that. Who knows what it is? But I think this industry is getting ridiculous with a lot of there's some blatant plagiarism that happens within the music industry.
Like me, when I released a song, just what was it called? From Tiffany, the original. Tiffany's not the original, but.
Children behave.
Yeah, that's what we say. I think we're alone now.
I think we're alone now.
I think we're live. Obviously, I took every single fucking lyric from that song and put it into a techno dance beat song. That's what I did. We made the music for it, but the lyrics are the same. But you're gonna sue me or my two listeners, or me and David Tony. Maybe Sam might click it once and tell us how we suck. So maybe get 3 people listening to it.
Yep, and
just grab to make it relevant again.
Yep, that's what I think this is.
But why pick on Miley Cyrus? I mean, I guess I'd pick on her too, because fuck her, right?
Because she's still got weight and she's still got money. Bruno's over here doing residencies, so maybe I always think Bruno actually has been on a downward spiral ever since he kind of changed his style to that R&B stuff. And I know he was trying to find his place in the music industry, but we can all agree his old stuff with Gym Class Heroes, his solo stuff that he did, Grenades, this one, I Can Buy You Flowers, If I Was Your Man, all that album that came out, that was the shit. That was good stuff. I would say you should get back to that kind of stuff, me personally, and I think people would actually find you relevant again. But again, I don't make music. I'm just not. I'm just a manager. I just manage, so I have these thoughts. So
another lawsuit I disagree with is the White Stripes suing Donald Trump. You know how many bands have sued Donald Trump? Right. He should just ask fucking permission. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everyone just says no, so he says, fuck it, I'm going to play it anyway. That's what he's doing. And the White Stripes are suing him, I guess, for playing a Seven Nation Army at one of his rallies. I mean, come on, dude. You're like, what? Why? First of all, people are now going to listen to that song probably. More so than they're not going to not listen to it because he played
more conservatives. Yeah, more conservatives might listen to it.
But the people that are liberals that are not paying attention to Donald Trump rallies and what song he plays, like it's not going to hurt them. I get you don't support him, but is he not paying them? Is that what it is? Like, I guess I don't know.
I mean, name another song besides Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes.
Yeah. We'll wait. Yeah. They actually have another song, but I can't.
I'll sing Plain White Tees. They have that other song, Hey There, Delilah.
Hey There, Delilah.
You're right, Raven. Yeah, no one. I mean, that's the only song. There might be one more, but I don't know the name of it. I don't know.
So you can take Donald Trump to court over this, White Stripes, but you and I both know he probably had no choices of what the music was being played that day before he walked out. It was the DJ. It was the master of ceremonies. It was whoever organized that thing. And I don't even think they cared. They just like, all right, we need some upbeat. Dum, 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 without it being metal. Of course, if it was Sebastian, he would just say, play some metal. But I think this is a popular song that has a very rudimental beat. Dun, 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 dun. And it's a simple beat. So it's easy to walk out to, like a wrestler walking out to
the name of the song, Seven Nation Army. I guess it kind of goes. But I'll say this about and I think it's a stupid lawsuit. I don't know why people are suing. I mean, I don't think anyone's trying to sue Kamala for any songs. But the music industry is very liberal anyways. She's also not playing a lot of new metal, which tends to be a little more conservative. But I will say this about Jack White, and he's probably going to sue me over this. I think he looks like a fucking prick. In real life, he is a fucking prick. I seen him at the Video Music Awards one year. I believe it was the Video Music Awards, and he was walking. Jack Black was presenting an award to White Stripes. So Jack White's up there getting the award, and Jack Black says to Jack White, "Hey, Jack Black, Jack White." Tries to make a joke, and Jack White just looked at him like, "Shut the fuck up, dude. Dude, fuck you, Jack White."
Yeah, relax, Sebastian, relax.
Wiener sucker over there.
We don't want Sebastian getting too worked up over this thing, but I'm
not even drunk. I'm not even drunk.
I know he's sober. That's probably you.
I don't care. I don't care if you're, it's just stupid that you're suing. And I'm not, honestly, Sam, we talked about me and Donald Trump. I'm really kind of very middle. I'm probably not even going to vote this year.
Right.
It has nothing to do it's not political why I don't like. I think it's stupid. I just think it's stupid. I would think it's dumb if anyone sued Kamala Harris also for playing a song at her event. It's not the WWE where they're walking out every single day to your song.
Right. Televised and all that stuff. And it's being used 1,000 times. No, it's probably a one-time thing, and that city and that state and all that kind of stuff. Maybe, and I don't even know where this at, but maybe it was the state that Jack and Meg, supposedly came from, maybe it was that. Who knows?
I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah, I think that's actually correct. I think it's from Wichita. But I think it's just, again, it's just one of those things where it was played. You're wasting your time and you're wasting our court with this BS kind of stuff. Yeah. The thing is, okay, so they take him to court now. Is this song been played multiple times? Now, if it's been played multiple times, they want him. All they got to do is cease and desist.
Right.
That's it. That's all they got to do.
Donald Trump's not going to show up to court over it. He's just going to say, I wonder how much you're suing him for. I wonder how much, like a fucking $1 billion. Dude, everyone's so happy, even in the music industry. If you're a struggling artist that used to be famous, that's going downhill, apparently you're suing people nowadays.
Just sue and get you a settlement and you're good.
Yep. Which Sebastian, I'm suing you for pain and suffering of this show that
I'll countersue you. I'll countersue you.
All right, let's take a quick.
I'll countersue you for the same exact thing that you're suing me for. Like pain and suffering on the show. I'm now suing Sam for the same exact thing. It'll cancel each other out, and then we'll just go back to doing the show and fuck. Well, hey, something to talk about, dude. We should PR ourselves.
That's it. Yeah, we should.
All this big thing for us that Sam and Sebastian are suing each other.
Right, and then
Raven
eventually,
was there to witness it.
yeah, but no one would pay attention, and that's the problem. No one
And then
would
we
care.
call her in on
You have
both
to be
sides.
famous
and-
first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had, well, that's what. But if we try to make ourselves, dude, we should just sue someone super famous. Who could we sue?
You can, since you talk about him, let's do Jacoby. You always want to.
Let's
You're
do
always
Papa
about.
Roach.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
fucking
just
sue
do.
him.
Yeah,
Let's sue him for
just
not
do-
coming on the podcast, and I'm from the same hometown.
That's right.
And that's
So-
discrimination. For
That's
some
right.
reason, for some reason, we'll flip it to discrimination.
That's it. That's
Because I'm
it.
brown, bro.
That's it.
I'm brown.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right after this.
Something in the sky's been burning. Something in the water's turning. It's time to bite your tongue and run and hide. The end's arrived. They don't want your body. They're taking everybody. They're not zombies, they're toxified. They'll survive. It's coming to ruin everything. Coming from you and onto me. Spreading to inside everything. Everything. It's radioactive. Living in a world of crazy. It's overreacting. Growing like a plague you can't see. And there's a meltdown coming. The whole thing's turning. Narcissistic. Everyone's sick. Toxic. Toxic. The fools are panicking with all the tools and the charlatans, marching into the lion's den to repent for their original sins. But to idiocracy, the toxic cloud is mushrooming and you're all in the zone of the blast. Is anyone listening? The dummies keep doubling, it's reaching hypocritical mass. And it's radioactive. Living in a world of crazy. It's overreacting. Growing like a plague you can't see. And there's a meltdown coming. The whole thing's turning. Narcissistic. Everyone's sick. Toxic. Toxic. Zoomers and boomers and fascists and groomers and commie consumers and lions and tigers and bears. Dunning and Kruger are your real abusers, cause you are a product and I say it's buyer beware. I think that they have you so afraid. You say what they think, you don't really think what they say. Killed off religion and made up a new one when no one can question it all if it's ever your fault. Hey, what's that called? I can't recall. Oh yeah, you're in a cult.
This is courtesy of YouTuber Nightfall.
Yep.
You won't believe what the rock legend Jon Bon Jovi does for this woman after seeing her standing on the ledge of the bridge. Because at first, people passing by were just ignoring her, despite her obvious attempt to do something tragic. until Jon Bon Jovi finally notices she was holding onto the ledge facing the river. First slowly and calmly, and then starting to speak to the women in distress. What are the odds that a rock star would be filming a music video at the right place at the right time to save somebody's life? And we can only guess what he actually said to this woman. All we know is that it was enough to make her reconsider her decision. Soon, Jon Bon Jovi was helping lift her back over the ledge to safety.
There we go. Yeah, it goes on, but it kind of repeats itself in the video. Yeah. But there's been a lot of shit talk about Bon Jovi that I was when I went on a rabbit hole of people talking shit about him. But just regardless of that, this one human act of kindness. So when you see somebody, and I'm from the Bay Area, so you cross the Golden Gate Bridge, you see people. There's every, I don't know if it's every mile or so on that bridge, or every half mile or whatever it is. There's a suicide hotline number. Yep. Yep. And you see someone on the other side of that bridge. The only reason why they're on that other side of that bridge, unless there was friends trying to be and playing chicken with death, is because they're going to commit suicide.
This is one of those things where how many people pass by her on the other side of the rail? You know what that means, and not say one word. And we've become very desensitized to this. Now, we can probably agree that because it was Jon Bon Jovi, because he does work in the music industry, because he does understand depression, he does understand suicidal thoughts, he understands how many people, especially in the music industry, have took their own life in some way, shape, or form, that he was able to identify that real quick and say, hey, what are you doing here? Now, granted, they said he was filming a music video. So maybe he didn't want that extra in the background. I'm just saying he's probably not going to go well.
They're like, dude, go see. It's possible.
It's possible.
But I think he probably saw her and really was like, no one's, this, we're going to go a little bit over, but I can edit it down. Okay.
Right.
Earlier today, I was actually leaving the gym, and there was this guy who looked like he was pretty drunk. Like he just looked like he was wasted. And he was crossing the crossway, kind of stumbled back, stumbled forward, kind of was leaning. He just looked like he was really drunk. And I didn't say anything. I was like, look at that drunk idiot right there.
Yeah.
But after I passed him, I thought about it. This guy looked like he had been working all day. It's 100 degrees here today.
Right.
What if he was having heat exhaustion, was having heat stroke, and I just thought he was a drunk dude?
Yep. Good job.
Maybe I should stop my car to see if he was drunk, first of all, which I'm pretty sure he was, but he might not have been. He could have just been like confused and having a heat stroke, and I just passed him up like everyone else did, and maybe he's dead now. I don't know. You don't know.
Right. So. And we during the heat wave that we had here in Vegas, we had a lot of homeless people pass out because they'll fall asleep right there wherever they're at because they're probably on fentanyl, they're on something else. But I do have a rule, and I think if everyone at least maybe tries this rule, maybe you'll help someone out. The third person you see in trouble, stop. Maybe you can't do it for the first one or the second one because you're en route to something, but you see the third person, no matter what you're doing, if you're heading to work or something like that, just go ahead and call in the work. Say, hey, I stopped real quick to help someone out. They were in dire straits. Your work probably will forgive you for that. Those kinds of things. So 3 people, and I usually used to use this tactic when I'm on the road. And you saw the third vehicle break down, and you're like, you know what? Someone should say something. Now, granted, most states have a great response team, those kind of things like that. But let's maybe apply it to on the street. You see something, the third person on the street, maybe you should say something or help out. Maybe it'll make this world just a little bit a better place, but who knows?
If you have the time to help everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Let's play this last song by a Killer's Confession called Voices. And then before we end the show, we're going to get into Beyonce and what happened at the CMAs.
crushing my soul. Releasing the pain to find your escape. Occupy the one inside your mind. On the brain when it's coming down to do or die. We will be in the afterlife. I'm the just a version that we can't deny. I'm playing catch up with these voices. I've got to justify my choices. I feel like war from the person inside. I know I can't escape from the gentle night. I know I've got to stand behind my choices. Show them the pain that we've always known. Revealing our heart, how you turn it to stone. Finding the truth from inside the dark. Show them that it was your mind from the start. I'm playing catch up with these voices. I've got to justify my choices. I feel like war from the person inside. I know I can't escape from the gentle night. I know I've got to stand behind my choices. Occupy the one inside your mind. On the brain when it's coming down to do or die. We will be in the afterlife. I'm the greatest just a version that we can't deny.
Beyonce recently attended the CMAs. I don't know how recent it was, but it probably wasn't that long ago. If Dolly Parton's talking about it right now. And apparently she got 0 nominations for her new album. Was it Cowboy Carter? And then her song, Texas Hold'em. No nominations. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem that she got no nominations. You know why I don't have a problem with that? She's not a true country artist. She's an R&B artist
But
who
you
did
were
a country
like,
song.
but you said this was a really good album and a really good country song.
But if you're at the CMAs, you're around all these real country artists.
Oh, wait, well,
What?
Don't try
I mean,
to get
this is a really good example of you were really good in one genre. And yes, you are good in that genre, but just because you're good in this one does not mean you are good in another one. And my personal opinion as a country music person, it sucks.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Okay, see,
I didn't like it.
I didn't think it sucked. But I would say that I don't think she was deserving of an award.
No, and I think that's what Dolly Parton said. You weren't snubbed. You just didn't meet the requirements that the rest of us country music artists have met in order to receive a nomination from the CMA, the Country Music Awards. You can get one from VMAs. You can get one from MTV Video, MTV. What's the other one? AMAs. There's a whole bunch of other awards. But CMA
BET Awards probably might have given her an award.
Sebastian, I knew you were going to go there. God damn it! Why
couldn't give her an award?
There's a possibility.
Because she did the BET Awards are not just about hip hop music. It's about the Black community in general.
Right.
And she is the only Black female artist, if not the only Black artist, I don't know, to hit #1 across multiple billboards for her song Texas Hold'em.
Okay, no, bougie or boozy or whatever. I'm trying to think of. He's got dreads. He looks a little bit like the Weeknd's old hairstyle.
He doesn't narrow it down.
That's a country song?
Yeah, that's a country song.
So maybe Black female then.
Okay, I'll give you Black female.
Yeah,
you still had
first Black woman to have
Right.
a number one country song. That's what it
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll give you that 100% because there was Charlie Pride way before that.
was. Okay.
Yeah, and he is black. So
But the CMAs aren't just going to give you an award just because of that. Whether it hit multiple
Okay.
billboards or not,
Well-
you're not a country artist. You do
Right.
hip hop or not hip hop. You do R&B music, okay,
right.
and pop music,
Uh-huh.
and you do one country. Really, the whole album wasn't country.
No, it's
No.
country pop. Country
Yeah.
pop.
But that one song, Texas Hold'em, was a country song.
Right.
But you're not come out with prove yourself to be a country artist.
Like
You're not going
another
to. You're
album.
married to Jay-Z. I mean, it's not going to happen with that
Right.
fake blonde hair. She was there.
You know what?
It was.
You know what
I did not dislike the album like Raven. I actually thought it was okay, but I'm not a bit. No. Hey, a lot of people didn't like that album. A lot of country fans probably didn't like that
Right.
album. You're allowed to
Right.
not
Mhm.
like the album. There's all kinds of shit that Sam likes. I'm like, fuck that. It's horrible, and
Yeah.
vice versa. But I don't think I like the song, but deserving of a CMA award for it, not quite
No.
yet.
You know what would have been funny? This would have been hilarious. Whoever, let's say like Morgan Wallen gets the award for album of the year or new country album, whatever album, and then Kanye interrupts, kind of like how he did with Taylor Swift. That would have been fun. I know you'll have your second, but Beyonce released a country album this year. That would have been hilarious. That would have been icing on the cake.
I don't think Kanye was there.
No, but they should have invited him. I'm
They
just
should have
saying.
invited him.
Mhm.
I didn't watch the CMAs. You know what though? I will say, and Sam, you've noticed it. I like more and more country music.
Oh yeah,
You're getting more and more into. It's not my favorite genre, but there are some songs that I will play on repeat a few times.
I'll tell you who had a great country album this year, and no one's really talking about it, is Post Malone. He's gonna have a great country. It's coming out still, but he's going to have a great country album. He's already done a couple songs we've already seen. So
I thought you were gonna segue into Jelly Roll, and I was like,
nope.
what are you talking about? Jelly Rolls, but you went close.
No.
It was the same person, you know.
Yeah,
anyways,
But I did mention that, so you can segue into Jelly Roll.
All right, good job,
There we
Sam. What a
Yeah,
good
well, it's all fucked up now, so it doesn't matter.
All right, let's go into Jelly Roll. What are we talking about, Jelly? Oh yeah,
loyalty.
Jelly Roll is set September 28th to play, I believe, at Long Island, New York. September 28th in Long Island, New York. He was scheduled a concert. How many fans you think Jelly Roll's pulling in an auditorium right now?
I think he's probably pulling almost close to arena sizes, like 3 to 6, roughly. In there.
What's 3 to
6,000 people.
3 to 6,000. Okay.
Yeah.
So
if you're just talking about him alone, I think he can pull at least arena size people.
Arena size be like 20,000?
No, arena's about 6. It can go up to like 7,000 kind of thing.
You don't think he'd sell out the Oklahoma City Thunder dome over here, the Paycom Center, which I don't know how many people it sits, but it's more than 3 to 6,000.
Yeah, that's 20. That's a 20.
You don't think he can pull 20,000?
I don't think he can pull 20,000. No, depends. I mean, there's a lot of logistics.
He might could, and depends on the area.
Right.
Maybe not in New York, but he probably could
maybe Oklahoma City if he doesn't play Dallas, he doesn't play St. Louis, he doesn't play anything south past Wichita. No one's going to Wichita anyway. So it doesn't play Kansas City. In other words, where people will have to drive to see him because that's the closest place.
Okay.
All right.
So anyways, it's a sold out concert. People make travel plans. They buy their airplane tickets. People from who knows where they're coming, airplane tickets, hotels.
Right.
They take time off of work. SNL calls them. Saturday Night Live calls them. It says, hey, September 28th, we want you to do our 50th season premiere episode.
Mm-hmm.
What does Jelly Roll do? Cancel his concert. Cancels his concert.
No, not cancel. Reschedules for a Monday. He just moves it to Monday.
When was it supposed to be on a Saturday?
Correct. Yes.
Goes to a Monday. So people have to now. If you called off work and you're coming all the way from who knows where,
right?
You got to reschedule your flight.
You're taking off an extra day. Mm-hmm. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, okay, maybe people got flights back on Sunday. I do you think that he should have rescheduled it, or should he stuck with it and told SNL to fuck off?
Raven, we'll go to you first.
So that is a double-edged sword, and I say that because this is going to be a big episode for SNL.
Yes,
Right.
it is.
And it's huge, and it's really good for his career. So on one end, yes, this is a selfish move for him, but on the other end, his diehard fans that are mad at him for furthering his career are also being as equally selfish.
Yes.
That's fair.
So I'll sum it up really simple. Suck it up, Buttercup. He's doing SNL.
Mhm.
If you want to watch those tickets are good for Monday. Extend your time, extend your thing, stuff like that. Maybe he'll write you a thank you. Maybe he'll write you, I'm sorry I had to do this, because obviously now it's become PR. Now, granted, he's got a good PR team. This was a good PR. It's not a stunt, but it's a good thing to talk about because it's going to make him lead into a couple other things, because what they're questioning is his loyalty to his fans. He's pretty loyal to his fans. So suck it up, guys. This happens all the time. It's not been canceled. It has been rescheduled. If not, go get your money back. Simple.
Here's my 2 cents on it. Not that it matters, but look, you said 3,000 to 6,000. Hypothetically, let's just say it's 20,000. We'll just say it's a fake number. We'll say it's 20,000 people. And let's say every single one of those 20,000 people is pissed off at you. 20,000 people are mad at you. They hate you now. How many people are going to watch SNL? How many people are going to? Millions of people are going to watch it. So I would do the same thing, and I would trade millions of viewers for 20,000 people pissed off at me. You're still making good music. You still have fans all over the world. So it's almost like it's a trade-off. When you're in a career like he's like the music industry, and you're as popular and famous as he is, you have to be selfish sometimes, and you have to take care of yourself first and your career first. Because if he tells Saturday Night Live no, they're going to be like, dude, what do you Saturday Night Live?
They may never call again. So
they might not. So, and it's been a dream of his to be on Saturday Night Live. I say you got to do Saturday Night Live. And like what Raven said, if you're a true diehard fan, you're going to respect that decision that he's going to make. And still,
well, we've had this problem before, and I think people are getting a little, but bands calling off a show because they're ill, they're under the weather, those kind of things. So just kind of take it a little bit like that, except for this is a more career oriented. Give him the props he needs. Let him do his SNL show. Hopefully I hope he gets a little bit of an acting role in there, kind of like.
He will. I'm sure.
Yeah.
He will.
Like Justin. Why can't I think Justin Timberlake? Yeah, I mean, hilarious on SNL. Him, and so hopefully he'll be able to get a little bit, and this will hopefully lead him into other roles because he can't keep writing music forever.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not mad at him. There was another point I was going to make, but I forgot it.
Of course, it wasn't that bad.
So, all right, well, I guess that concludes the show. Raven, I want to thank you so much for filling in for Jordan tonight. You did great, so thank you for joining us. Sam, you suck as always, as do I.
Yep.
That's all the time we got on the episode tonight. Raven, stay right there to the left of the outro song plays, please.
Yep.
Oh, wait, don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow. I always forget that.
You know why? Because right now would be Jordan's spot. So, Raven.
Yeah. I'm sorry. But, this is the one time that it's actually open for you to sub. It's okay to be a sub.
Yeah.
Just do it.
What?
I have no idea. I have no idea what she's talking about. I think she's high right
now. No, it's because y'all are more vanilla.
Oh yeah, we are. We're vanilla. We are vanilla.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're vanilla as fuck. Okay. Peace out, rock on, and much love.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic.
Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does Nothing Short of Tragic have his back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pimp host has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.